RX10 review for you. I've had the RX10 camera for about 1 year, something like that, and it's a really good camera. I'm very happy with it. It's very interesting. If you're interested in an alternative to DSLR, or maybe you're a bit frustrated with the average point and shoot. So this is the hybrid. It's a bridge camera, so all-in-one camera. It's one of the good points of this camera. 24mm to 200 in one camera, f2.8, so really fast. Pretty good quality Zeiss lens, I think it is, built into the unit, so you can't change not changeable lenses or anything, but 24 to 200 is extremely versatile for almost everything. And the benefit of this camera is good quality dials in terms of number of buttons and sort of configurable buttons, so you can tweak the thing to suit your own purposes. Some of the dials are better than others. So for example, this thumb wheel thing here is extremely, I find it very difficult to use. It's very shallow and it's sort of not particularly smooth, so it's a bit jerky. So for small adjustments like one stop of aperture or shutter speed, it's sort of imprecise and you can make some mistakes. I don't like that button, tend not to use it very much. And the other buttons are all pretty well placed. Maybe a bit small perhaps. You can see the little flash button thing that pops up there. Flash actually is one of the categories I put here of the bad department, in fact ugly, because it's really harsh. You get very harsh results with the flash. You can use a puffer or something like that with it, but to be honest the results don't make much difference. It's very direct and you will get some sort of harsh reaction on skin and so on. And if you use it more than, I think, 70mm, you should take the anti-flare thingy-jig off, take the ring off. So flash, it's alright, it can be useful occasionally. What else is really good about this camera? Wi-Fi and NFC. It's really useful. If you've never seen it working before, what it means is you can quickly get your images. If you've taken some pictures and you want to see how good they are, you can get them over to your mobile phone as a complete, all the pictures you took on that particular day. Very useful. Alternatively, if you tap the side of the thing with your mobile phone, if you're prepared to wait about a minute, eventually it starts up and then you have a remote control with your phone, Android, or, yeah, well, I'm using Android. And then you can take pictures like on the end of your tripod or something on a high point and take some interesting shots with remote control. So that's a good feature. Well, the 2.8 lens I mentioned before, this is really fantastic. So it's not too bad in low light. Actually, macro is quite good because you can get real close up to a subject, a few, I don't know, 10 centimeters or something. So close-ups of flowers and all that, if this is interesting. Focus peaking is really good. If you've never used it before, if you put the camera into manual, which you can do on the front of the camera here, MF, that means then you'll be using the barrel of the lens to focus manually, and you will get little yellow highlights around the edge of the focus point that you're currently at. So it's quite precise and really nice alternative to just S or C, which is continuous focus, which I don't use very often personally. DMF I don't have any interest in particularly, so I tend to use S and MF. The zoom lens itself, well, for instance, if you want to go from 24 to 200, I'll come back out for a cup of tea. You see it's a little bit slow, and if you're doing stuff like weddings or things, then this can be a bit of a drag. That period of time is really long when you're desperately trying to reframe a sort of shot. Alternative is you can use the barrel, but as you see, you have to take about 3 whole turns, or 3 hand worths of turns, to actually extend the lens to the minimum or maximum range. So that's also painfully slow when you're actually in a bit of a hurry to do things. So the sort of handling of the camera generally is pretty good, but I would say, depending on your needs, you could consider it quite bad. Certainly in terms of sport, it's real painful. It's too slow to focus and too slow general handling, I would say. And the flash is also sort of in the ugly department. So good all-in-one, Wi-Fi, fast lens, macro, peaking, video. Video is really good if you've got the right type of card inside, the class 10. So XC, whatever it's called, high speed, high capacity card, then you get the option to use, you can get away from the kind of slow video, which was the default setting in the camera until the software upgrade, and now it's compatible with class 10. So you can click on the several very high performance video options. Incredible, really, really a massive plus of this camera. Definitely good, exceptional. Bokeh I put as bad because even at f2.8, unless you're kind of close up, you can get some bokeh, but it's not like a, you know, a PC camera or a full frame camera where bokeh is quite amazing with fast lenses. This one you can get a bit, but it's not particularly pretty bokeh, but it's okay, it's better than nothing. Battery life is okay, but nothing exceptional. On the other hand, you know, why not just take a spare battery with you? They're not so big in your pocket. And a nice feature, in fact, is you can charge on the go with the micro USB. Just plug it into a PC and you can charge your computer without dragging around a big dedicated battery charger. You can't operate the camera and charge at the same time. Okay, so this is this. On the back of the screen, you can see I've had a bit of a problem with my, I don't know what happened here. Somehow moisture or something got underneath the basic screen protector. I peeled it off, and this is the damage which I've seen underneath. I really don't know what to deal with that. It's a real shame. It's a cosmetic thing. It spoils the look of the camera for me, but I don't know why that happened. Talking of the screen, you can see, if I got the display button here, type of displays that you can get on this thing. It's quite nice to have that. And you see here, by the way, the quick switch between all of that information, which you can see through the viewfinder or the screen. If you put your eye up, then the screen is disabled. You can turn the screen off if you're at gigs or something like that, so it's never bright for people standing behind you. I tend to use this more than this screen personally. I like that. As I understand it, this consumes more battery power than this one, so if you're really trying to save some battery, switch this off and just use the monitor. So that's it. That's my review of this camera. Basically, I really like it. It's my sort of day-to-day walkabout camera. Can do anything with it. I think it's a good camera. Even for weddings, you could use this, unless you're going to do really big prints. Although you take some risks because the camera is a little bit slow in operation, so you're going to miss some shots. On the other hand, 24-200, you can win some shots because of, you know, that's a lot of versatility in one lens. So it depends how you think about it. So overall, it's a cracking camera. That's my RX10 Mark 1. Mark 2's out now. Not interested, too expensive. And as far as I can see, the benefits, 4K video, I guess that's useful. To take some stills, 8 megapixel stills or whatever you get from that. That's probably the main feature, which would be really, really nice to have. Apart from that, I think this is good enough. RX10 Mark 1. Okay, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to switch this off eventually.